Welcome everybody. Let's start lying down on our backs. You can have the feet to the corners of the mat and the arms down by your side. Like I always say, stopping before we start, let your eyes close and let your face relax. Whether you've just rolled out of bed or whether you've been busy moving around and doing all your things, taking a moment to stop and check in with your body. How does it all feel today? So how do the feet feel, the ankles, the knees, the legs, the hips, the spine, the head? And checking in with your breathing, just letting the air move freely in and out through your nose. Have the sense that you have arrived. Okay, you've arrived in this moment. Just allow your breathing to get longer and softer. Seeing if you can find more parts of the body to relax on the exhale. Last few breaths, letting go of whatever there is to do after this class and whatever you've been doing before. And concentrating on this moment right now. On your next inhale, you could start to move your fingers, move your toes, and then extend your arms up and over your head. Draw your feet together, point your toes, and squeeze the whole back of your body into the mat. We'll walk both feet over towards the right side, and then walk your body over towards the right. So it might be a little bit stiff, just be mindful of that, and see how it feels there all through the left side. You might want to cross your left ankle over the right and really squeeze the back of that left sit bone, left hip down into the mat. And crossing the legs, and we can take them all the way back to the center and then over towards the left side. Take your body over towards the left as well. You might not want to go to your biggest place, but just exploring the stretch. And then right leg or right ankle over left ankle. And if you want, you could use your left hand to try and pull the right arm over if you're looking for more space there. And then coming back to the center. Body back to the center as well. Take your hands down by your side and then bend your knees. Pop your feet flat onto the floor. And we'll cross your right ankle over the top of the left ankle, and we can sway from side to side. Just be careful as you sway to begin with. So just mindful of the back. You might eventually be able to press your right foot down onto the mat as you fall to the left. Just see where it feels okay. So then let your right foot rest on the left side there. I like to use my left hand to hold on to my right foot and then try and press the right knee towards the front of the mat. Just see what's happening there all on the outer right side. You press your right shoulder blade down into the mat. Not forcing now, it is early on in the class, just seeing where you can go. Right, release and bring the legs back to the center. And we'll wrap the hands around the left leg and just squeeze the left knee into the chest. Use your right elbow to keep that right knee open. Lowering your left foot back down onto the mat. Take your right leg up to the sky, and then you can point and flex the foot, do little circles. Feels nice and stiff. Lower your right leg all the way down onto the mat, nice and straight. Feeling the strength of the leg as you control the journey down. And then rebend the right leg, bring the foot flat onto the mat. And we'll bring your left knee into your chest, left ankle over the top of the right thigh, and then sway from side to side. Each time you sway, going a little bit further over, just be mindful of your back. Okay. And then eventually letting your left foot fall to the right side. You can use your right hand to hold on to the left foot. And take a moment. Is it tight? Does it feel stiff? Where can you breathe into for it to relax? Take one more breath there. Awesome, good. Bringing the leg back to the center. And then taking the hands around the right leg to bring the knee into the chest. I'm going to use that left elbow now to open up the left knee. Breathe into that space. You're going to place your right foot back down onto the mat and then take the left leg up to the sky. And start to circle the ankle, point and flex the foot. And then lower the left leg down nice and straight. Using the strength of your leg to control the journey down. Good, you can extend your right leg out straight as well. Both arms again, back up and over your head. Last full body stretch like a big yawn. And then taking your hands behind your knees, so draw the knees in. We'll start to roll up and down the spine in a moment. And make your way into a seated position. Legs crossed, maybe right leg in front of left. How does that feel so far? You can rest your hands on your knees. And we'll draw some circles with the shoulders one way. And then circling it the other way. That's it. And then we can just let your right ear fall towards the right shoulder to get that nice stretch down the left side of the neck. You can bob the head forwards and back here. Or you can stay in stillness. Good, and then bringing the head back to the center. And we'll lower left ear towards the left shoulder, squeeze the right shoulder down. And again, if you like, you can move the head forwards and back. And then bringing the head back to the center, just drop your chin into your chest. And then brush the chin along the chest over to the right. And then brush it over towards the left. We're doing that a few times, just swinging the head from side to side. There's lots needs warming up today. And then bringing the head back to the center, turn the face up to the sky. We'll stretch the front of the throat. And then bring your chin back to your chest. While doing hands, take both arms up to the sky. Interlace the fingers and turn the palms face up. I'm just going to lean over towards the right side. Breathe into the left side. And coming back through center, take it up and over towards the other side and breathe into the left side. Coming back to the center now, try and gaze up towards the sky. Try and lean the chest up towards the hands. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, round into the back and bring your chin to your chest. Lowering the arms so they're parallel to the floor. And then lift the arms all the way back up to the sky. Lift the chest up to the sky. And again, exhale, round into the back, chin to chest. And inhale, lift it up. Good, last time, exhale, round into the back, chin to chest. And then inhale, lift it all the way back. Good, release the hands. Maybe you need another little circle with the shoulders after that. Good, now we can roll through onto all fours. Making our way through the body. Into cat-cow, so you're just letting your belly sink and lifting your head, chest up. And then push away and round into the back. And again, letting the belly sink, lifting the head, chest up. And then push away and round into the back. Last time, let the belly sink and lift the head, chest up. And then push away and round into the back, chin to your chest. Good. Letting the belly sink and lifting the head, chest up. Tuck your toes under. Let's come up into your first downward dog of the day. How's the hamstrings there? Squeeze the heels down. Little waddle from side to side. Give the head a little shake. Do anything that you feel like you need to do here. Anything to get into those legs. And lift the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee. Open up that hip. And then bring your right foot inside your right thumb. Lower your left knee to the floor. And then lift your arms up into a little low lunge. Interlace the fingers and then turn the palms face up. And we'll lean over towards the right side. Breathe into the left side. Coming back through center. You can release the hands, bring them heart center, palms together, and then twist towards the right. Left elbow onto your knee. Push down through the hands as you twist. Good. Taking the hands either side of the front foot. Lifting the back knee up off the floor. Bring your left foot next to your right. Oh, morning hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale and fold. Relax your head. Roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Press your palms together. Lift the arms up. And then exhale, fold and hinge from the hips. Inhale, take a halfway lift. As you exhale, you can step it back into your plank. You can drop your knees or lower down in one long vinyasa. Cobra up dog, and then meet me in downward facing dog. Relax the head, nice big breath in. Long breath in. And to the other side, left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up your hip. Check in with whatever's feeling difficult, whatever's a challenge. And then bring your left foot inside your left thumb. Lower your right knee to the floor. Release the right toes and then lift your arms up. And interlace the hands, turn the palms face up. And then lean over towards the left side. Breathe into the right side. Go slow, be careful, be mindful. Coming back to the center, bring your hands, heart center, start to twist towards the left, right elbow on the knee. Breathing in and breathing out as you twist. Probably still not your biggest twist just yet. Looking down, taking the hands either side of the front foot, lifting the back knee up off the floor, and then bringing that front foot, that back foot to the front. Take a halfway lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, fold and relax your head. Nice heavy head, maybe weight into your toes a little bit more. Push down to roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Press the palms together. Inhale, arms lift up. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, take a halfway lift. And as you exhale, you can step it back or you can jump it back. And your vinyasa. Drop your knees if you need to. Cobra up dog. And then back downward facing dog. Push down through both feet. Push down through both hands. Inhale. And as you exhale, just walk your hands back towards your feet for a moment. And relax your head once you're there. And then slowly roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Good. So take your right leg behind you and bend the left leg. Rest the edge of the right foot on the floor. Arms go up. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms up. And lean over towards the left side. Breathe into the right side. I love that stretch. Good. Release. Come all the way back. And we take the left leg behind. Bend the right leg edge of the foot on the floor. And then take your arms up to the sky. Interlace the fingers. Turn the palms up. And we lean and breathe into this left side. Good, nice. Bring it back to the center. Step back and left foot back to next to the right. Press your palms together. Inhale, thighs forwards, hips forwards, look up. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, take a halfway lift and lengthen. And as you exhale, walk the hands forwards, find your plank pose. Just from here, lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. And bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, Sphinx pose. Yeah. Palms flat. Imagine your elbows drawing back towards your hips. And then try and lift the chest up. Push down through your the tops of your legs and the pubic bone, and also the tops of the feet. You're breathing in. Breathing out. So we've been working on the side body a lot. Now let's work on seeing if we can get a little bit more space in the front of the body. So then we can lower yourself down. Slide the hands either side of you, making tents. This really helps to mobilize my spine. So hopefully it's good for you too. Push through the fingertips and then chin to chest as you roll your way up. The fingertips are going to stay there. And then the elbows bend and lower down. Push through the fingertips and then roll your way up. And then slowly lower down. Try that one more time. Chin to chest. Push through the fingertips, roll your way up. Maybe you can have a little wiggle while you're here. And then slowly lower down. Press your palms flat underneath your shoulders. And then push your hips back into child's pose. So that might feel nice now, child's pose after the undulations. Breathe into the belly. And as you exhale, relax and see if you can relax the neck. Yes, what's happening with your neck here? Okay, creep the hands as far forwards as you can. Come up onto all fours. Tuck your toes under and we come back into downward dog. Squeeze the heels down, lift the hips up. Good, take your right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up your hip. Now bring your right foot inside your right thumb. Getting into the sides of your body again, come up into that high lunge. Interlace the hands, turn the palms face up and lean over towards the right, breathe into the left. So might require a little bit of balance. Hold, inhale, and exhale. Bring it back to the center, press your palms together, twist left elbow onto the right knee, push down through the right hand. Imagine you're dragging your left foot forwards as you push down through your right heel and twist. Good, taking the hands either side, front foot. Just work on straightening your right leg now and drawing your right toes to your face. It doesn't have to be completely straight. You can just see what feels good for you. You slide your right leg all the way back into a three-leg dog. Yes, you're opening up that hip. Good, and then lower your right foot next to your left. Okay, take the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up that hip. Good, and then from here, bring your left foot inside your left thumb. Just trying to move mindfully. Come up into your high lunge once you get there. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms face up, and then lean over towards the left and breathe into the right. Good, coming back to the center, bring your palms together, and then twist right elbow onto the left leg. Push down through both hands, imagine you're dragging your right foot towards your left foot. That's it, and then squeeze and twist. Good, looking down, take the hands either side front foot, and then work on straightening your left leg. You could draw your left toes to your face if that helps you. You could also have your hands on blocks. You can have the left leg a little bit bent. And then take your left leg up to the sky, bend the knee and open up that hip again. Beautiful. From here, lower your left foot next to the right. Come up high onto both toes. Roll yourself forwards into your plank pose. And then lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Okay, bring the elbows back underneath your shoulders. Palms flat. Now just see this time if you can push down through your hands and lift the elbows up off the floor. That's it. Now you can do any little movements that you like here. You're breathing in, push down through your feet, push down through the tops of the legs, dragging your hands back towards your hips. And then lower the tummy, the chest, the head. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders, squeeze and pinch your shoulder blades together. Chin to chest and then roll your way up. See if you can drag your hips to your hands. Come into an up dog feeling. Inhale. And then as you exhale, take your hips back into your child's pose. So nice to get a child's pose in after all the back bending. Long breath in through the nose. Then long breath out. Excellent. Let's come back up onto all fours. Let your belly sit. Tuck your toes under. Lift the hips up and back. Try and keep the arch of the back here in your downward dog. And swing the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up your hip. Bring your right foot inside your right thumb. Come up into your high lunge. Okay, be careful now. Interlace the hands and turn the palms face up. Lean over towards the right side. Now keep the hands interlaced. You're going to lower your left shoulder towards your right knee. And then bring the palms together and look up to the top elbow as you come into the twist. Take a long deep breath in here. As you exhale, drop your left heel towards the right side. And keep trying to draw your chest forwards as you squeeze your right hip back. On your next exhale, release the hands, come up into warrior two. You might need to adjust that right foot towards the left side and sink down into it. How's the legs here? Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back and breathe into your right side. We'll take the right hand to the floor, the left hand comes to the floor and the front foot moves to the back. Lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Draw your shoulders back, pinch your shoulder blades towards each other. Come up into your up dog or your cobra. Hold it there. Now take it up and back into your downward facing dog, lifting the hips up, squeezing your heels down. Take the left leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up your hip. Left foot inside left thumb. Come up into your high lunge. How's the body feeling? Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, and then lean over towards the right. So now think about dropping your right shoulder towards your left knee, pressing the palms together, and then the top elbow up to the sky. So just coming into it from a little bit of a different place. Breathing out, in. As you breathe out, drop your right heel towards the left side and continue to bring that right hip forwards as you twist. On your next exhale, release the hands, come into warrior two, adjust your left foot to the right, and then sit down into it. Flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back, breathe into this left side. Then big circle, left hand down. Big circle, right hand comes down. Take your front foot to the back and lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. All right, from here, squeeze and pinch your shoulder blades together. Palms flat onto the floor. Inhale, come up into your cobra, into your upward dog. And take it up and back into that downward facing dog. Big breath in and a long breath out. Okay, so let's add on. Right leg up to the sky, bend the knee, open up that hip. Right foot inside right thumb. Come up into your high lunge. Interlace the hands, turn the palms away. Lean over towards the left side. Lower your left shoulder towards the right knee. Press your palms together and look up to the top elbow. Drop the back heel 45 towards the right. Keep drawing your chest forwards and twist. Release the hands, come up into your warrior two. That's the hardest bit, I think. And then heel turn the front foot towards the left. Sit down, warrior two. Good. Straighten the front leg. Push your back hip away. Come into your triangle shape. Left arm to the sky. One more breath here. You can take your left arm up and over your head, continuing that side body stretch. Looking down, come back into your warrior two. All right, right hand to the floor. Big circle with the left arm. And then pick your back heel up, walk your right foot over to the right. Come back up into your high lunge. Stand onto your right leg, take your left leg over to the right, and then lean and breathe into this left side. Good. Now bring your body back to the center. Take your right hand down towards the floor, and then send your left leg back into warrior three. See if you can get, no, not warrior three, sorry guys, half moon. Right fingers towards the floor, left leg up to the sky. hold it, breathe. Good, you can take your right hand down, left hand down, and then lower your left foot back to the mat. Did that happen? Sorry, I gave you the wrong pose there. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Roll your way up, chin to your chest. Press your palms together, lift the arms up. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back, step back. Vinyasa, your way. Meet me in downward dog. Once you get in down dog, take a nice deep breath in. And a long breath out. Okay, left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up that hip. Left foot inside the left thumb. Come up into your high lunge. Interlace the hands, turn the palms away. Lean over towards the left side. And keep the hands interlaced, lower your right shoulder towards the left knee. Press your palms together. And then look up past the top elbow. Good. Power through the right leg. Squeeze your left heel back. Then you're going to drop your right heel towards the floor, towards the left side. Keep drawing your chest forwards. Keep squeezing your left hip back. Looking down, release, come up into your warrior two. That left leg definitely working. Walk your left foot towards the right and then sit down a bit deeper. Good, flip the front palm, reach it forwards, take it back, breathe into the left side. And then come back to your warrior two. We straighten the left leg, push your back hip away, reach the left hand as far forwards as you can, come into your triangle. Now make sure your core is working. Squeeze the belly button back. Right arm can come up and over your head. Feel that lovely extension. Looking down, come back into your warrior two. Your left hand down to touch the floor. Big circle with the right hand. Pick your back heel up and then walk your left foot over to the left. So coming back into your high lunge. Lift the arms up. So you can interlace the hands. You can then take your right leg outside of your left, edge of the foot on the floor, and then lean over towards the left. Breathe into the right. So the next shape is your half moon. Release. Take your left hand down towards the floor. Right arm up to the sky, and then slowly start to take your right leg back into that half moon shape. Twist, 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 left rib cage to the right. Lift your right leg up. Whoops. I'm out of it. Not happening for me today. Lower your left hand down, right hand down, and then bring your right foot next to the left. Inhale, take a halfway lift. And then exhale and fold. Draw yourself in. Nice, guys. Slowly roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Hopefully everything is waking up. Palms together, lift the arms up. Thighs forwards, hips forwards. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, take a halfway lift. And as you exhale, you can jump it back, step it back, find your plank. Vinyasa. Cobra up dog. And take it up and back, downward facing dog. Breath in. And on the breath out, squeeze the heels down, hips lift high. Excellent, guys. Lower the knees, sit back into your heels, take a moment. How are we feeling? Hopefully the sides and the spine is getting nice and awake. Have your knees together, feet together. Swing your right hand behind you, left arm up and over your head. Push the thighs forwards and the hips forwards. So let's see where you can get to. Lowering the hips back down, changing sides. Swinging the right arm up and over your head. Push those hips forwards. Good. Sitting the hips back down into the heels. Come up onto your knees and tuck your toes under. You can be sat on the toes for a moment. Hopefully that feels okay. I want you to be brave now. Take the hands back, the left hand back, or right hand back, sorry, as far as you can go. Put the hand onto the floor and then lift the hips up. Squeeze the heels down. So it's like a half wheel. Just don't think about that one too much. Sit your bum back onto your heels. Sit your knees back down onto the mat. Okay, that's it. So change sides. Be brave. Take the left hand as far away from you as you can to the back of the mat and then push the hips up and then come into this half crab. That's half crab pose. And then sitting the hips back into the heels, popping the knees back down, and then undoing your feet, sit your hips into your heels and come back into your child's pose. Take one more breath. Awesome, guys. Well done. When you're ready, come back up onto all fours. I'm just going to get into that puppy pose for a moment. Walk the hands to the corners of the mat and the chest down towards the floor, chin down towards the floor. You can try tucking your toes under here. Be careful, you might want to move your knees away from your hips a little bit. But you can play with, and do be careful, it might not be for everyone, this lifting the knees up off the floor. If your chest is on the floor, it will happen. If it's not, it won't. Okay, slide your hands back, push them around into your back, into an angry cat, chin to your chest. Good. Nice. So tucking your toes under, you can sit onto your heels and then sit down onto your bum. Slide forwards if you need to. Okay, now take the hands behind you. You're going to have the fingers pointing away or out to the sides and cross your right leg over your left like you had done earlier and then just sway from side to side. Now you can work on extending your left leg nice and straight. Walk your hands up and flexing this right foot. Try and press your right knee down and fold over the leg. See how that feels. If it's too much having the leg on top of the thigh, just bring it inside the leg. Good. All right, pushing down to come back up. Just catch hold of your right ankle with your right hand, lift the foot up and place it in the crease of your left elbow. Yeah. And then take your right arm around your right leg. Flex your right foot and lift your chest up. Have a little sway here. Feels quite nice. Hopefully it's good for you. Now you can stay here. Yeah. Stay here if you like. Otherwise, take your right hand around your right ankle again. Catch hold of the foot. And take your right shoulder inside the right arm. Right hand on the floor. This is also enough right here. If you want though, take your left hand outside of your right foot. Look underneath your left arm. And then you can work on straightening into this right leg. All options. It's a big stretch on the left side, but we've done the work. We are there. To get to your place. Yeah, see where you go. And then release. Good. Take it out. Okay, cross your left ankle over the top of the right thigh. Lift up tall. Hands behind you. Bend the leg and a sway like we did at the beginning. And then you can extend that right leg out, flexing the foot, opening up the knee. Just see how it goes. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale, fold over the leg. If it's too much, bring this foot inside the leg. And lift yourself back up. So now you're going to pick up the left ankle with your left hand and then place your left foot in the crease of your right elbow, and left elbow is around the left knee. You're trying to lift up tall here. You have a little sway. You can stay here swaying. This is already giving you a nice stretch. Or you can catch hold of your left ankle with the left hand and then catch hold of the left foot with the right hand, left shoulder inside the left leg. Hook it over like a satchel. Right hand over the top of the left leg and left fingers on the mat, pointing away from the knee. And you can have a little look underneath your right arm, and then you can extend that left leg. Yeah, and you are deciding where you get to here. You might be at the stage before or the stage before. It's about where do you feel the stretch. Nice guys, good. And then release also. Ooh, nice stretch to the side. Taking both legs out in front. Push down through the fingertips to lift yourself up nice and tall. And then exhale and fold over the legs. Take one more breath. Good. Push down to roll your way back up. Take the hands behind you, fingers pointing to the bum. Point your toes now, and then lift the hips up. Squeeze your shoulders back. Hold it there, inhale. Good. And then exhale, sit your bum down onto the mat. Yeah, good. Walk your hands forwards, chest forwards, and then we'll slowly lower the spine down, vertebra by vertebra. Well done. Now, you see you've done lots of back bending, lots of side stretching. So let's make the most of this and come into your wheel pose. So if you would like to grab some blocks and have them against the wall, and then place, come into your wheel from there, that can add an extra little bit of space. Otherwise, palms flat on the floor, fingers towards the shoulders. Breathe in. As you breathe out, draw your belly button back. Push down through both feet and then come up, either staying in your bridge or coming into your wheel. And we have done a lot of prep for this today. So explore it, see what's possible. We are going to do 2 of these today, so 2 bridges or 2 wheels. Lowering down, chin to chest. And then wherever you are, whether you did bridge or whether you did wheel, windscreen wiper the legs. Maybe you guys are getting there with wheel. If you'd like to try a different version, come with me. Otherwise, do your bridge or do your other wheel. So you're going to take your hands behind your head, your palms flat on the floor, and you're resting your elbows, your head on the forearm. Now you're going to lift the hips up and push the elbows down into the mat. Roll up onto the elbows, and you can come into this different version of a wheel. But you choose what feels right for you today. And then you can uncurl, protect your head, protect your neck as you roll back down, or you're coming out of your wheel or your bridge. Once you get there, feet as wide as the mat, windscreen wiper the legs. Unfortunately, we have to do a plow pose now. If you're not happy with plow, Like I'm not happy with plow, but I'm going to do it anyway. Then come into a happy baby. Okay, so either you're holding on to the outer edges of the feet, thighs down, or coming into plow. Let the feet rest behind you. Feel the space in the back. Try not to have weight in the neck. That's just letting the spine unfold the other way. Arms flat on the floor, and then slowly lower your spine down. You can take your feet to the corners of the mat or soles of the feet together. Palms faced up wherever you are. Eyes closed, face relaxed. Take a breath in through the nose. Let's open your mouth, exhale, let it out. And again, breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. Last time, breath in. Open mouth and let it out. Let's breathe normally. That's it. And you're stopping before you're starting again. So before you start your day, just stopping and transitioning into your normal day. So see if you can relax, be here for a moment. It's good to know you've done all the work you need to do. You're ready for your day, for whatever's left of your day. I'd like to invite you to take as long as you need now. So if you need a good 5-10 minute shavasana, which is recommended, then take it. If you need to leave now, move with me, then you can start to breathe a little bit deeper, maybe extending your legs out if they're still with the feet together. Wiggle toes, wiggle fingers, and in your own time, extending your arms up and over the head. That full body stretch right back to where we started at the beginning. Rolling over to the right hand side into your fetal shape. And keeping your eyes closed, come up to seated to face the front. Sit in your comfy place here. Palms together, thumbs into chest bone, in gratitude to the practice. Big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Namaste, have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope that felt good. I hope the sides feel good. I hope the back feels good. If you have time for more practice, go for it. Have a lovely day.